Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show, episode 330, on a Saturday night. Today, we're here to go ahead and talk to you all about Echo as we do our Echo series review, mini series review, I guess is what you can call it. But of course, this is the Nerd Chicana here to host show once more. Wonderful co-host Brad Young Yoda.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful Saturday evening.
Yep,
That's all I got.
that's all you got, Brad.
I'm fucking
Okay.
tired.
Yeah. What's up, man? What you been up to today?
So went to help my dad drive some U posts.
Yeah.
He's doing a horse corral shit. So went there and he bought this whole driver, this gas powered driver, so we could drive it without having to get a sledge or get the like a T post driver and drive the damn thing in the ground. And U posts are bigger than the actual thing, so we drove 2 hours out just basically so he could give me and my wife breakfast.
Once again, you always say, Brad, like my dad only wants to see me when he wants to do work.
Yeah, it's true.
You're like, Brian, why can't my dad just fucking want to
Or
see
can't we
me,
just
bro?
hang out, bro?
Why can't we just hang out, Dad?
Hang out, watch movies, man. We don't have
Why
to
you
be
always just
actually
want
doing
to
anything.
you want to do work? Oh my god. Brad. Well, that's I'm really sorry. That
But I,
sounds like
but the whole reason I'm like tired though is when I got back, because we got back earlier than we were supposed to, and I decided to put a something I bought together in the garage for the gym, and
oh
that took up until till this point to get done. So it took about 2 or 3 hours, and for the cost of it, it's not bad, but it was missing parts. They weren't like essential parts though. There were some stuff I was going to change on it, then some stuff just I didn't need. So it actually worked out. It's like, all right, well, fuck it.
fuck it, right? But
Yeah, and I didn't pay like thousands of dollars for the damn thing. I paid less than I think I paid like $150 for it. So I can't be
yeah,
too mad at it.
yeah.
All the
Well,
essential parts were there.
okay, all right. Well, still, man, like not the way you expected to spend your Saturday, right?
No, I mean, I got it together though before now. I just gotta
Yeah.
do a few things to it and then we'll be good.
But of course, what's going live show again, y'all? We're back. It looks like we've got at least for the next couple of weeks, we do have True Detective season 3 to be looking forward to. So we'll have a live show every Sunday night after the episode's air to talk about the episode. This Sunday we're gonna be doing episode tomorrow. Actually, we're gonna be doing episode 1 and 2 because we were not aware that it dropped last week. Yeah.
We were aware, just not at the time.
Yeah, yeah. That'll happen when you get your Peloton equipment from IKEA. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Stacy. So I ordered this thing from Amazon, so I was expecting it to come from Amazon. And then the goddamn package on it had shopgoodwill.com. I'm like, you fucks.
You sons of bitches.
You sons of bitches. You drop ordering drop ordering motherfucker.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. So that's funny. So wait, hold on. That's funny because it's like I literally sent you that message on the 15th. Literally the day after, we were like, "Oh shit! I know last night was the premiere of True Detective Night
Yeah, and
Country."
like we were looking forward to. Like, it's something we were looking forward to, and it
You
came
see,
and
it's
went.
because I didn't put it on the fucking schedule, bro.
Yeah.
Like
See,
I
the schedule actually
usually.
helps.
So what I forgot to do was that on the TN the Google Doc content schedule, I have when the premiere dates are for the shows that we want to do reviews for,
Yeah.
and I forgot to put that one in there. So I guess it just completely flew past me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll get 1 and 2 for everyone tomorrow though. So
yeah, we got it. It's not like we're not gonna do it.
no. How many episodes is it? Do we know?
Not sure. I think eight,
Okay.
9. I don't know. I don't know at all. I'm not gonna speak out of my ass here. I'm not sure actually. Um, but today we're gonna do Echo. I don't know what I can tell. Oh yeah, I watched True Detective season. What's it called? The episode. Horror
Yeah.
Story Country, episode 1 today. I'm getting through this movie, Hard to Be a God, right now. Um, Watching that, and I think I'll finish that tonight. And then hopefully tomorrow I get to watch Lovers Rock for my review for this week, for next week. But yeah, um, I'm kind of like, shit. I wanted to record a video, but I'm like, I'd rather do it at my office, at the office,
Yeah.
so I can actually have a good background now. So it doesn't like I like recording on here. Like, don't get me wrong, like this is cool and all, but like, what's it called? I have to sit like this, and I have to make sure I'm like this because the thing is like right here, and it's just, yeah, it's a lot of moving around. I'd rather have an actual like backdrop and everything. So at least the office I'll be in, it has like a fucking shelf, and I'm planning to take some books with me, and I was gonna put some little knickknacks in there and shit like that.
That works.
But yeah, but that's all I've done, Brad. That's all I've done. I went to go get shawarma, ate some shawarma.
Shawarma.
Yeah, that's about it, dude.
I just had a
I didn't
breakfast burrito today so far.
Yeah, that's all you had to eat.
That and a protein shake early this morning, but that's it. I think
No,
Brenda's.
you
I
were
think Brenda's
not
gonna make
having fun.
pancakes.
You were
No,
not having fun working with your dad then.
well, we didn't even get to work. It's like he didn't have anything to do the work with, so it ended up just being, well, we'll just drop the stuff here and come back to it at another time.
Yeah,
So
it's like you finally get home and he's like, he sends you a message like, "Hey, how you doing, by the way?" Like, couldn't ask me that while we were there.
yeah, like
Oh my god.
I'm good
I'm,
though. I'm good.
I'm
Right
sure
now.
your dad loves you, Brad. I'm sure your dad loves
And
you.
yeah, I'm sure he does.
That's his way. That's his weird way of saying like, "I love you, son. I want
That's
to
his
spend
weird
quality
way of
time."
wanting to hang out. He doesn't. He doesn't. That's that old school generation of they don't
Yeah.
know how to say like, hey, you want to come hang out?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I got this project.
Yeah.
I got these never-ending projects. I want to see you. Here's a never-ending project.
Oh my god, man. It sucks, man. It really does. You're just like, damn. I'd like
This,
to just sit down and drink with you, Dad.
yeah. I mean, I've this has been my life, so I'm just used to it. By now.
Yeah. Brad's like, yeah, my dad doesn't tell me I love you. He just tells you, here's a shovel.
Oh no. So I will say he says I love you. He's
Yeah.
not the older generation
No,
where they
probably not his dad's generation, right? Yeah.
no, not his dad's generation. So he does
Yeah.
say that, but sometimes it's just like, man, can we just like, I don't know, just put something on the smoker and drink beer and
Yeah, right.
fuck.
Oh my god. Yeah. Hey man, but you know what? Not everybody out there has a dad to go and do work with.
That's true. So
Yeah.
I should be
True.
lucky.
Yeah, you should be lucky your dad wants to spend time with you to do work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if you were just bad at it and he was like, "No, I don't want you to come over. You don't know how to do this shit."
So when I was younger, so I've actually gotten out of this because when I was younger, I would literally do shit on purpose wrong so I could get out of work.
And what did we tell you? Like, what was
He'd get so mad and frustrated. He'd just tell me to go, just fucking
let's
go,
go home, bro.
just
Like,
go.
what kind of bullshit is this? I didn't teach you this.
Yeah. So I've grown out of that. I actually I do help in some form. But man, when I was younger, I was a little shit. I'd be like, man, I don't feel like doing this.
Like, I gotta go play PS2, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna do everything wrong.
oh my god. Did
Oh,
you ever
you want
tell
a
him that,
Phillips
by the
head?
way?
Here's a flathead. Oh, he
Did you ever-
fucking knew. He fucking knew I would do shit. Like he's even called me out on it before. He's like, when you were younger, you were such a shit that you would literally just do shit to piss me off. So I tell you to go away.
Yep. God damn it, bro. Yeah, my dad would tell us like, "Come outside. We're gonna have to cut the yard." I'm like, "Fuck, man." I would just personally be like, halfway into it, be like, "Dad, I gotta go take a shit, Dad. I'm sorry. Hold on."
Never come back.
Spend like 20 minutes in the fucking bathroom or like, and then after I was done, I would just like be like, "Damn, I'm gonna sit down real quick." My mom would be like, "You know, you're supposed to be out there with your dad, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he would come back inside and be like, "Hey, what the hell, man?" He goes, "Aren't you supposed to keep going?" I'm like, "Yeah, hold on." We'll go out there, do a little bit more, and then he would be like, you know what? How about you just go pick up the what's it called, the branches? And I'm like,
Okay.
okay, cool, I can do
Yeah,
that.
do that.
Yeah,
Fuck cutting grass.
yeah. Especially
And,
when you have a half an acre home.
oh yeah, and was it a push mower? What was it?
Well, he would take the tractor because he knew that we were kind of like, I don't know. I never liked the tractor. I didn't know exactly how to use it. So
Yeah.
he would take the tractor and we would use the push mower. Yep. But look, man, my father taught me that life is not easy, and I value that so much from him.
This is why we went the collegiate way, even though
Yeah.
everyone says, "Oh, these idiots,
Yeah.
they can't have college degrees."
But hey, but if you could see how I do my work at work, you'd be proud of the man that I've become. I'm sure he's still proud of the man that I am, but what's it called? If you can see that I'm not a dumbass, I can actually what's it called do some handy shit.
Yeah, I
It's
can
not what I
actually
prefer to
do
do.
some of my job.
Yeah. When like, hey, Raul, get on that ladder. We need you to start putting some stuff up in the sea. I'm like, all right, fuck it. We gotta do it. Yeah.
It's nice to know that every kid basically acts the same way
Yeah.
with their parents.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to do shit purposefully wrong
Yeah.
just so I can get away from you.
Yeah. But and then he would be like, what's it called? And then he would just stop it and be like, all right, let's go. We're gonna get ready to grill. But yeah, man, it's just like that. Son, I'm proud of you, but I've heard your views about wine.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah. Look, Brad, what's it called? We haven't gotten anybody like that again.
no, we haven't talked about wine really either,
No,
and I
no,
still haven't tried a Francis Ford Coppola wine.
no. Brad's just gonna do a live stream and just fucking try and press for Coppola wine.
No, you're gonna see me just pour it down the drain. I'm doing live of that.
Yeah. But yeah, no more of that. No more of somebody asking us why we canceled Sectera. Um, yeah. Those
Only
that person
positivity.
didn't come back.
Only positivity going into the new year.
Yep. Yep. Well, man, I don't know, Brad. You watch anything lately?
No, I have
All right.
not had a chance. I
Did
got to watch the
you?
movie for Monday. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, you get on that because that's 3 hours, bro.
yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
I gotta get on that tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm gonna break that up tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little bit of that and then a little bit on Monday, so that way I can be caught up. But yeah, quite honest. Wait, no, I said fuck. This thing is 3 hours, bro. Yeah, it is 3 hours and 3 minutes. Google, why are you saying 2 hours and five? Damn
Fuck
it,
Google.
bro. God damn it.
That's just one of the stories.
Yeah, this is one of those stories. It's 2 hours and 5 minutes. Yeah, but hey man, that's just the way it is. That's the way it is, right, Brent? That's our dads. That's just how our
Yep,
dads are. Yeah,
that's just how it goes.
yeah, yeah. Hey, my dad likes spending time with me, man. It's fun, but yeah, most of the time it does involve wanting
It
to
does
do work.
involve work. That's the only thing. I think it's the Generation X.
Yeah,
That's the Gen X way. Is they
yeah,
say I love you, but they also say get to work.
to work. Yep, yep. All right, watch the Stacey says watch the Fargo season finale a couple days ago. Great stuff. Still pushing the show if you get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, we gotta
I
put that on the
know.
list.
Wait, Stacy, on what? Wait, hold on. On what network is this on? Like, is this
That's
on
FX.
Stars?
That's
FX?
FX. So I think that's Hulu.
Hulu? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Stacy, okay, is that season 3, right? That's 3 seasons I gotta catch up on, Stacy.
I think I watched the first one.
If I can do it, if we can do it to what's it called, get through the whole thing, and then when the next season premieres, we might try to do reviews on it. Not sure,
Yeah, that'd be good.
but I'm not gonna promise you anything, Stacy.
Yeah, because we're coming into television season up soon. We get a
Yeah.
bunch of television shows dropping.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, I think next week they said that they're gonna reveal when's the comeback, the date for part 2 of season 2 of Invincible. So
Yeah.
who knows? It's an anthology. You don't have to catch up. Oh, okay. Well, that's
So they're all different.
they're all different stories.
Okay.
Okay. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So we'll go think about it. Okay, Stacey? Yeah. Which means we're not fucking not playing around.
Just like our dads. I'll
Yeah.
think about it.
Think about it.
It's a
That means
maybe.
no.
That's a no. That's definitely a no.
Sorry, sorry, Stacy. In Mexican, that means no. Yeah.
And whatever my culture is, that means no.
Yeah. What I am trying to start soon is the Ted series.
Yeah, is that on? That's on Peacock, right?
Peacock, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What in the hell? Oh hell no, Brad. That has to be Photoshop. I can't share my screen, Brad. But it just imagine this, Brad. It's a fucking nurse walking around with the toilet things that they put you to use the
Yeah.
restroom.
Oh, with the yeah, I've seen it with the
M-
baseball
Turd.
bat size turd. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what in the hell?
I mean, you can't pay me enough.
Yeah, this
You
is
can't pay
why
me enough to do
when
those
my aunt
jobs.
saw how good I was at taking care of my brother when he was sick, and he said, "Why don't you become a nurse?" I was like, "Fuck that! No,
Yeah.
I'm only doing this for my brother. Fuck
You get
that."
that's one of those jobs you get burnout. I would imagine so easy.
Yeah, Luis doesn't want to be a nurse anymore. He's
Yeah.
fucking going for something else now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Brad. With that said, should probably get into this, right?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, let's do this. All right,
He sounds so enthused, so excited for this
that's
series.
the review that I was looking forward to this whole week. Mm.
Uh,
Hmm. All right, friends. If you have not caught up with the with Echo, which is a mini series, it's not season one. It's just a mini series. So if you haven't caught up with the series Echo, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, well, you've already seen the show, or maybe you're just out there and you just don't give a shit about the show. Then go ahead and stay. Either way, how any of that goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect. In a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Echo. Maya Lopez must face her past, reconnect with her Native American roots, and embrace the meaning of family and community if she ever hopes to move forward.
why did you say that with so much hate?
No, I'm not. I'm not
It's
saying
so
it.
it was so disparaging. It was like Echo.
Yeah. 4 episodes are
Said that with
directed
his full
by
chest.
4 episodes are directed by Sidney Freeland, and 1 episode is directed by Catriona McKenzie. And oh my, there's a fuck ton of writers, guys. I'm glad that all of y'all got the deal y'all deserve, but like that's a lot of fucking writers. That's a lot of writers.
A lot of executive producers too. Holy God.
Yeah. Various writers, and the series stars take three. Aluqua Cox, Chask Spencer, Tantu Cardinal, Graham Greene, Devery Jacobs, Cody Lightning, Morningstar Angeline, and Denny McCollum. And Vincent D'Onofrio. And yeah. And yeah, man. The first in Marvel Spotlight, which is supposed to be this lower level, ground level part of the MCU that you don't have to watch anything else to have a big like knowledge of it. They're gonna be very grounded apparently. And yeah, the next one should be what's it called? Should be Wonder Man apparently. Yeah. Here's some trivia for you guys as I'm trying to fill in at least a couple more minutes of this. According to producer Brad Winderbaum,
Not me.
this show is the first MCU property to acknowledge the events of Daredevil 2015. In the official trailer, a brief scene from the Netflix show was also added, further confirming the continuity. All right, this was all dropped one on what's it called on Disney Plus and Hulu, and Aluqua Quox is the first. Why am I doing this, man? Am I confusing myself with fucking the last two letters of Aluqua?
Is it like
Aluqua Cox?
Aliqua? Was it Alaqua?
Alaqua Cox. It's
Alaqua.
because I want to say
That's what
Quox. Alaqua Cox
it's like Elizabeth with
is the
Crocs.
first disabled actress to play a titular leading character in a Marvel Studios production. She was born deaf, just like the character in the original comics, and has a prosthetic leg.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah, a lot of other stuff, bro. But we'll go ahead and just go from there. So, Brad, um, this was supposed to be a 6 episode series, but due to budget concerns and a writing issue, this was slimmed down to 5 episodes. And I honestly think that that is the biggest defect to this series. This series goes by way too damn quick. I wasn't able to sit with any of these major moments because this series moves too quick. And set in my neck of the woods, and of course filmed in Georgia. Yup. But I think what also sets this back is that you release this all in one single day. If you could have had this series going on for 5 weeks and allowing for the viewer to just be able to grab onto what is happening here and
And
sit
think
with
about
it
it.
and think about it, maybe it would have helped the pacing of the show. But you drop it all in one, and
Everybody binged it.
it fucking derails that. And maybe it's because Marvel didn't really believe in this that much, or because they were going to start the overhaul of fucking Daredevil Born Again, and they were like, well, we don't want to make them think that Daredevil's going to show up again in this series, so we should probably just do this all in one. I don't know what it was, but all I know is that dropping all in one really does not do this any favors. And I'll go ahead and go on from there to you, Brad. What are your initial thoughts on
I kind of gotta agree with you. I think it's a combination of both role. I think this series is rushed, and I don't think you have enough episodes to really get into context and really care about much of these characters, including Echo. I think you have moments, but it's never like brought out. Um, yeah, I think towards I think Kevin Feige made the call that they were going to go towards more the Netflix um, Defenders route, bringing all those characters back in the way they are and have that as canon. And I think this show gets hurt by that, and it does feel like we're going to throw Kingpin kind of in there, and have him just come into play so we can get ready for Daredevil. And
because you know that that's what they're setting up, especially with
well, that's
that
what
with the post credit scene.
yeah, with the post credits, exactly what they're doing. And you can see that, and then it kind of takes away from what is this show, and it's like, oh, it's just
Setup.
it's just the setup for Daredevil. That's what it is, and it
And
never feels like its own show. You never get to really like Echo is supposed to be a character like you're supposed to get behind and care about. You don't really get that chance. It's not she's played well, but she's not like a likable character. She's like kind of like Punisher as an anti-hero, but with Punisher we got 2 seasons of Punisher, and we
yeah,
got a ton of episodes, so we got to see
I
a
think just
whole lot of that character.
more episode and being able to really sit there with Maya and her family and learn more about her and her ancestry with more episodes with more time in there
Yeah,
could have been better for this. Like, I don't get why they wouldn't give that. And like, like, and I feel like literally, Brad, if we just gotten that extra episode, I think it would have like
it would have helped.
would have helped.
I don't
Now
think
would have
it would have
completely fixed it.
I don't think it would have fixed this season, but it would have definitely helped because you would have got a little more extra something. You would have got more
Yeah,
information. You got more background on some characters. I mean, I'm still wondering why Biscuits was there.
but I do love biscuits.
I like Biscuits, but it's like a throwaway character. It really is. He's kind of just there, and you're left with more questions. Like the whole scene at the
Like
was it like a rodeo? Like it
the
was
powwow.
the powwow, and basically Biscuits crushes these two vans full with these bad guys, but you just see the van's like roof kind of cave in. It doesn't really kill them, so
Yeah.
you're kind of left with like, okay, I guess sure, I guess we're done with that. And I don't know. It's definitely rushed.
Eh,
It's not thought out. It's not overly written great. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen,
no,
but
no. Like
it's
I
not
like
great.
I like the route that they take with it, as like Maya trying to like understand her roots and understand all the people that have come before her, so that way she can become her own woman and become the,
Yeah,
this person that is gonna, what's it called, obviously learn to trust other people now. And that, because I'm pretty sure, I'm 100 fucking percent sure that Echo is going to replace Iron Fist and she's going to be part of the Defenders. So I feel like it's there's more in line for Maya, and I think that that this show kind of gives you that. And I think that Maya and Fisk have great chemistry. I think Maya and Fisk have great chemistry together. I think they play so well
I
off
will
of each other.
say the flashbacks with young Maya and Fisk.
Yeah,
I mean, the man literally goes ham on an ice cream dude and beats his ass.
yeah, like yeah. That just goes to
And
show you.
that's like, okay, that's the Kingpin. That's
Yeah,
Kingpin. And you have flashes of that, but then you have these scenes with Kingpin where it's like, I mean, Echo just shot him in the face. Is he really gonna be all like nonchalant? But there might be some back history that we're coming up that we don't know. Maybe
yeah.
he's lost his wife. I You don't know.
But then we have to remember, Brad, the Kingpin is a manipulator through and through.
That's true.
Kingpin manipulates. Fisk
Yeah.
has always
So
been
it might have been
manipulating.
all a game.
Yeah. And that's honestly what it kind of alludes to, that this was just his way of trying to convince her to stop. But I'm pretty sure that through it all, Fisk was planning to, what's it called, to get rid of her.
Yeah.
And
And honestly, do we think Fisk changed with
no,
any of that? No.
no, no. I think that if anything, he now really fully understands what she's capable of. So it's gonna be more of that. But I thought the costumes were fantastic. I loved the dresses. I loved the final costume that Maya wears. I think it's fantastic. I loved it.
Hmm.
I like the scenery where we chose, like where they shot, like how it looks. It really does kind of like give you that feeling of like the reservation and Oklahoma and all that. Like it's pretty fucking cool. Uh,
I did enjoy that they brought back basically the whole cast of Reservation Dogs. This show, because I'm like, ooh, I know that person. Ooh, I know that person. Ooh.
yeah. I even like some of the people, like like Scully, Biscuits. Mostly that's mostly all of
I
them.
I thought the uncle.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
Scully. Yeah.
well, no, that's
Oh no,
Henry Black Crow.
no, Scully is the one in the shop who made the thing for her, the leg.
That's
Henry
her
Black
grandfather.
Crow.
That's her grandfather.
Okay, so you're talking about Henry Black Crow?
Yeah, I'm talking about Henry Black Crow, the one who owns the
The
bowling alley.
the boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
I
thought it
thought
was
his
cool too.
character. I liked his character
Yeah,
personally. I thought he did pretty well with the short time he was given.
yeah. I don't entirely understand what the hell Bonnie was there for, and for like once again, this is why I don't like this drop it all in one, especially for this type of series. Is that this whole time we begin with them being separated, and then we get to the moment they are reunited, and it just it doesn't do anything for me. I don't feel anything towards this. This is supposed to be a very like big moment in the series when Bonnie and her reconnect with each other, and it just doesn't feel that way.
No, they don't. There's not a lot of chemistry given to those characters. There's not a lot of time for that chemistry to build or be seen. At least the adult versions. In the kid versions, you
Yeah.
can kind of get a feeling, but in the adult versions, not really. But here's the gist of it. This show got 5 episodes. It got 5 episodes, and they're reporting giving 18 episodes to Daredevil, from what we've
Apparently
heard.
now it's fluctuating. The episode count is
But
fluctuating.
it's still going to probably be above 10, around
More likely 13,
13. So I mean, because Loki, what did Loki get? Like
8.
8.
All those get 8, I believe.
Yeah, but even then, Loki got 2 seasons,
Yeah,
and Echo's not getting any more. Probably, that's my guess,
yeah.
unless she comes back as a defender. And
I don't
yeah,
think we see
that,
Echo
that's
again
that's the
until Daredevil Born Again.
yeah, and that's the whole gist of it. Is they didn't give this show room to breathe, and it died on the vine.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. Maybe that was just like maybe that was how it was originally going to
I,
be, and
I
they were
I
just like
feel like Kevin Feige came in. I feel like this show was getting shot as at the same time like Daredevil was getting written and
yeah,
starting to shoot, and Kevin Feige just nixed everything.
yeah. Well, hold on. Loki is season is 6 episodes each. Yeah, 6 episodes each season.
But it got 2 seasons still,
But yeah, 2 seasons, right? And it's
and
like
different writers. Like I
and
don't know, like this, like, and it wasn't like you said that this had a ton of writers
different. Hold on. I mean, I had to check that. But it was more like
because the Punisher series is going to be writers from the original Punisher from Netflix and the Loki writers.
So you have one, two, three. One episode has a story by, another episode is completely written by a writer. 2 episodes written by Feldman, and then a story by Feldman and teleplay. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, uh, eight. No, hold on. How many? Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on, Red.
How
I'm
many
only
writers
gonna.
we
By
talking
the way,
about?
I'm only counting the ones that say written by, because those are the ones who write the script. So, Chantel Wells, Amy Rardin, Ellen Morton, Ken Christensen, Stephen Judd, Josh Feldman, and Marion Dane. So that's 7 writers, and some of them did 2 episodes each. Some of them did 2 episodes.
Yeah,
So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm also. I think this probably
but I,
counts like
I, but
fucking
also I think the
six
Loki
episodes.
budget was far
Yeah,
higher than
yeah.
this.
I like the styles that they like. They what's it called? Showed the ancestors. Thought that was
Yeah,
pretty
I mean
cool.
I
Like the
thought that was
black and
pretty cool.
white, like silent film.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
I
Um,
mean, but I've listened to other reviews going through, and also I kind of gotta agree with some of these guys. I'm not going to completely bash this show because I liked some parts of this, but the light up hands thing is getting kind of old. Like they can figure
yeah,
something out, and I agree with all the people going on about it's just their powers are just light up hands at this point. And it's like okay, I kind of agree. Like they can be a little more creative, imaginative instead of just the like glowing hands.
I'm trying to look at all the episode counts for these shows, and like all of them are like pretty much 6 episodes. Oh well, WandaVision was 8, but what's it called?
Yeah,
Actually
but
9.
one
What the?
one I didn't like one division either.
Yeah, yeah, 9 episodes for WandaVision. Everything else has been freaking 6, man. And it's like why do you do this? Like why do you cut the legs underneath it already? Like why do you do that?
It's
Like
just it's called they know they're gonna get the amount of people to watch this and they're not gonna have to spend a ton of money. That's what it comes
Hawkeye
down
was
to.
6. And it's like I don't know, man. I think
I
that we could have just I don't
I,
even
I
know anymore.
feel and this is where I think Kevin Feige is realizing he's losing watchers because the stuff they're putting out is not great.
Yeah.
So he's going back and he's going back. Okay, what was great?
I think the
Oh, the
MCU literally
Netflix
went
series.
into a creative like what's it called shift now. I think
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna say
but
that these movies are about to be great and these shows are about to be amazing. I'm
no.
saying that like shit's about to look a little different.
I mean, and another thing I have with this is this is the Marvel Studios kind of launch pad, I guess, show. And you know,
Oh
if you're
yeah,
gonna go full tilt, go full tilt. But I get it's Disney. And
yeah,
that's the thing is
and
like
that.
and you got some like when the dude gets shot up in the bowling alley. I was like, all right, like okay, this is cool. And then it kind of that they left it at that. That was the most violent thing I think
Yeah.
that happened.
That's the thing is though, like I think that anybody going into the show, if you think you're gonna get Netflix Marvel, I think you need to step back. That's
No,
not what you're gonna get.
because
Like
Netflix
that's
let them go. They
yeah,
they let them get the MA rating.
yeah. And this is like a very soft MA. Like
Yeah,
this is very, very
barely,
soft MA.
barely that.
Yeah. I think the most violent stuff is that guy getting shot up and
And
Kingpin doing the beating the
the
fuck
ice
out of
cream
that dude.
being the shit out of the ice cream man.
Yeah. But other than that, I thought honestly, Brad, I thought that the choreography in Hawkeye for Echo was way better than the choreography for this.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Other reviewers have touched upon is the choreography in this was kind of messy. It wasn't as
Yeah,
great as other series you've seen.
like literally in Hawkeye, when you meet Echo, it's like, okay, this is cool. Like I like the choreography they have for her and stuff. And then here it was like, I'm not impressed. So you're saying we're getting two Marvel? Oh my god! Imagine that, Brad.
I also,
Imagine
Stacy,
that.
I was surprised they brought in the Bill Burr character from Star Wars.
Yeah. You mean the one guy in space with a Bostonian accent?
He's the one generation that lived.
Yeah, yeah. But overall, man, I really don't know else what to say. Like I think that I thought that the show was whatever. I thought it was okay.
I think it could have been great
Yeah,
had they done stuff way differently.
yeah,
Had they given more episodes and like I think you're right, let it come out every week, let
yeah,
people process, let people talk about it, let people review it, and don't just dump it like
yeah,
they don't even care about it, which
yeah,
is the feeling you get. And if the studio doesn't care about it, why should the audience?
yeah. And that's one of the things that I always talk about. It's like if the studio shows that they don't give a shit, why should I give a shit? Like it just goes to show, Brad. But I like I said, I don't necessarily don't like the show. I think it's whatever. I like parts of it. I wish that there
I
was
mean,
more to it.
I think the casting was actually really decent. Like it was
Yeah,
really good. I mean, which you can't go wrong by just taking everyone from Reservation Dogs, honestly.
you can't.
Um,
Yeah,
but I think it was really good, and they could have really had something here. And I just don't think Disney gave a shit.
yeah. I think what really, Brad. I think what happened was that like he started seeing like Kevin Feige.
I think, and that's
Feige's
another. I
what
think Kevin Feige walked in the room.
Kevin Feige got the dailies from what's it called? From Daredevil Born Again. He was like, cut
It's
it.
like that Community episode where he walks in and the room's on fire. I feel like that's
Yeah.
Kevin Feige, and then Kevin Feige just turns around and just lets it burn.
He's like, you know what? We're fucking with this. This is not it anymore. We're
He's
not
like,
doing this.
"No, I'm done, and we're going to go with what worked," which, of course, is the Netflix Defenders series,
Yeah.
which
So I'm telling you, you already are marketing these shows as TVMA. Just go into it. Just
yeah,
play into it.
just risk it for the biscuit. No pun
Like,
intended.
what are you gonna do? You're gonna lose Disney Plus subscribers? You're not. You're the
No.
MCU. You have everybody's attention.
Plus, this is what everybody wants. They just want the Netflix series to continue. That's literally like
We have no
those
interest
shows
in.
are so loved.
I have no interest in seeing a PG Punisher, PG what's it called, Daredevil.
Who
I
would
don't.
want that? Who wants a PG Punisher? I've been watching old clips on YouTube of just the Punisher series. The
Yeah.
one where I want the Punisher where he's in the court telling everybody to screw off and then in the jail and he stabs a dude with a broomstick. Like I want that Punisher. That's the Punisher. I
But
want
yeah.
Daredevil beating the shit out of everyone in a hallway multiple
I don't
times.
get what they're scared about. I really don't. Like what's it called? You literally market Echo as like being this mature series and that you have to have your parental controls turned off. So you are already telling people, guys, you need to be of a certain age to watch this.
You have
Like
to
I
ramp
don't
it
get
up.
where this fear
And,
of like
and I'm
yeah,
hoping because they got a Deadpool movie coming out. Like, what do you guys
That
expect
shit's
with
not gonna
that?
be what's it called, Devil, bro. It's gonna be fucking PG as shit.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a buddy comedy
It's gonna
with
be the
Hugh
softest
Jackman.
R you've
And,
ever
yeah,
seen, bro.
and it's stupid. You have these characters who are meant for mature audiences, and then it brings up the question of Blade when Blade comes out. Like, what are they going to do with that? Because that is a mature character. That is for mature audiences, and if they don't go fully into it, they're going to be left with what they're left with here, and it's something that's just fine, but not particularly great.
And Brad, I think, and what's it called? I'm giving a little bit of a spoiler. What's it called of my episode with Alex for Watchmen? Says Alex says her best. Comic books are thought of as a medium for children, but not every comic book is for children,
No,
and you have to stop with this thinking of that.
it's like animated movies. People are
Yeah,
like, "Oh, it's animation, it's for kids." It's like, no. Let me tell you, you go watch Akira, that ain't for children.
yeah.
None of that for children.
So with that said, Brad, what's your final verdict on Echo?
Fuck. Why you make me go first? I don't want to go first.
I'll go if you want, Brett. I'm
Yeah,
going to
go.
go
Well,
ahead
I
and
want to
give
hear
this
your score because I
straight down the middle. I don't hate the show. I don't love the show. I don't what I'm just like
but I
whatever about
you
it.
feel like the studio stepped on the throat and is like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're done.
It's a 5 out of 10 for me. I think this show is just whatever. I'm not I'm very interested in still seeing Maya in a show. I want to continue learning more about Echo and seeing her journey continue. I just think that this show did no favors to her whatsoever.
I think it went from this story that was supposed to be about Echo, and it turned into, oh, this is just the prequel to Daredevil because
Daredevil
we
Born,
have
yeah.
Fisk in it.
Yeah.
That's what it turned out to me.
For like literally for a freaking show into this new line of shows that says like you don't have to know anything about the greater MCU. This is more street level. This is going to be more grounded stories. Literally feels like it's just another MCU show that's building towards another one.
Yeah, and
And who the fuck
honestly,
knows what this Wonder Man shit's going to be?
I don't, I, I don't know. But I'm gonna go with Roll 5 out of 10. I don't hate the show. I don't hate it as many as some other reviews I've read.
I think some people are going a little too
I
crazy
mean
on it,
they
bro.
they light the damn thing on fire. Like,
Yeah, I don't think that it's like that bad. Like,
no,
nah.
they're I mean
It could be
there
worse. It could be so much
yeah, we've
worse.
seen worst television
Yeah.
movies. We've seen a lot worse. Um, but yeah, I gotta agree with some of them that this the studio basically just sent this out to die.
Yeah. And that's what everybody kind of had like a fear of when they announced that this was all going to get dropped all in one. We were like, oh, okay, Marvel doesn't believe in this.
Mm-mm.
Wonder Man, I believe he was bitten by a radioactive loaf of bread. You know what, man? I like, and I think they paused production of Wonder Man, but I think that was because of what's it called, the strikes. That's what happened. So
Yeah,
it's starting up again. So I wonder if Feige's going up there like, hey, y'all, we're going through a little bit of a shift here, and
yeah.
I don't think we're gonna do this.
I'm gonna kill this show.
Like you watched
Like
Echo, that's what you're gonna get, buddy.
that's what you're
It's
gonna get.
not
You're
in my
just gonna
plan
if you
anymore.
whatever you got, we're just gonna dump it on there.
Like I don't get why we would need a Wonder Man show. Like especially if this is for this Marvel Spotlight. Obviously, what you've got going on here is the fact that it's going to revolve around Fisk. He's going to fucking run for office. He's going to win mayor, and he's going to start what's it called, growing this. And it's like, I don't think that Wonder Man fits into that.
Well, let's be real here. We've been wondering. We said about this show before. Like, why are we doing this? What's the point?
Yeah,
I mean, it was the same with the Hawkeye show. It's like,
yeah.
why do we need a Hawkeye show?
Though, like I said, the best part of the show to me was the fight with Daredevil and Echo. I thought that was fucking dope. I thought
Yeah,
that was really fucking dope.
but at the same time, even with that fight, why did Daredevil just leave?
That's very good. That's a very good question, Brad. I don't know why he just left.
I mean, he beat the shit out of everyone else unconscious,
Yeah,
but for Echo, he's just like, oh, like I'm gonna throw this on you and then I'm gone.
yeah. I thought it was dope that what's it called? That they brought back the original suit for it.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I don't mind the gold red, but I do like the original suit.
Yeah. What I would do if anybody from Marvel's listening, don't even put Wonder Man in the Marvel spotlight. Let Marvel spotlight be the Daredevil verse with Echo, with Daredevil, with Punisher, everything
Punisher,
else.
Jessica
The
Jones,
street level
Luke
shit.
Cage. Yeah.
Put Wonder Man on Disney Plus if you want, and let him come out in fucking Avengers Secret Wars. I do not give a shit about
I don't
that.
even know what a Wonder Man is. What's a Wonder Man?
He
We
has
don't need to
some,
go. We don't need to go into that.
but when
We
I
don't need
know
to
he
answer
has
that
close
question.
affiliations to Power Man, which is Luke Cage.
But at the same time, with the story that's dropped, what the final episode, I
I
guess
don't.
it
Yeah,
would where it's like it's Fisk looking like, oh, I could be mayor. And
yeah.
if like I've read into that storyline, and it's like, oh, okay. And then you know who comes mayor after Kingpin?
Mm.
Luke Cage.
So he was part of the Defenders, but I'm just telling you. Here's what I'm gonna start thinking, Brett. If you're bringing in Wonder Man because you don't want, because you're not gonna bring in Luke Cage, you're actually gonna have a lot of people that are gonna be mad. Like, you know how that,
That was a very beloved character, honestly.
like, if you're bringing in Wonder Man because you don't want to do Luke Cage, a lot of people like. I get not wanting to bring back Finn Jones as what's it called, Iron Fist,
Yeah.
but like Daredevil with Charlie Cox as Daredevil, Luke Coulter as what's it called as Luke Cage. I'm sorry, Mike Coulter and Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones. I think those are the ones you need to bring back.
Well, and John Bernthal's Punisher,
John
of course.
Bernthal as Punisher, right? But he's not part of the Defenders.
No, I mean,
No.
but he is part of that
But
whole
like, if we're
universe.
thinking about the Defenders,
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah,
about to
you
tell us, yeah, if you're,
which let's be real here. That was the Netflix did the perfect casting for those characters. They
yeah,
just got Iron Fist kind of off, I think.
yeah. But if you're telling me that Defenders might just be Daredevil, Wonder Man, Echo, and some other people you're about to introduce, hell no, bro. You can put that one back in the fucking
No.
vault, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think Kevin Feige's figured it out. And that's why I think
I think the
this is
epiphany
why
was
we
what I think the epiphany was whatever was going down with that first run of Daredevil Born
yeah,
Again, bro.
he watched some clips of that and was like,
He got the
"Mm."
dailies, bro. He
Yeah,
got
he
the
got the
dailies for
dailies
the
and he was like, no. Which is funny because they shot a ton, so, and they're going to use some of it, but at the same time they've
they're gonna use
rewritten
it
the
for the
whole
intro. That's
story.
what they're gonna use it
Yeah, they're
for.
going to do it for just the just for the Marvel. Just
Somebody
did
literally
that.
on Twitter said like, "What's it called?" Kevin Feige must have had almost a heart attack after he saw how shit that first run was, and he had to fucking dial it whole way back.
Because it sounded like they were almost done, like
Yeah,
shooting that.
yeah. But once again, like I can't sit here and tell you that Daredevil from Netflix was perfect because there's things that they don't do right.
Yeah,
And I think that a show, a Daredevil show that can balance what's it called, Matt Murdock, the lawyer, and Daredevil, the hero, will do really well. And I
I
think that like this idea of like completely scrapping out the legal procedural part of it
was
is
dumb.
completely negating a big part of who Daredevil is.
I mean, because look at the Punisher series. What's the most memorable part of that? It's
Is
when
Frank. Is literally learning
yeah,
about Frank. That's
well,
why we've
Frank
always
Castle,
said,
but it's also Charlie Cox
yeah,
playing the lawyer,
yeah,
Matt Murdock, in that trial. That's one of the most memorable of that series.
yeah.
But also, I think a lot has to do with it. Netflix actually gave a shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, up until that last season, those last seasons, when they were just like, "Yeah, guys, like, I'm sorry, like, we just got to drop this. Like, this is done." And
Yeah, because Disney pulled it
yeah,
back.
yeah,
But I mean, the Daredevil last season was good, and the Punisher last season was good.
yeah. So, with that said, that's our end of our Echo spoiler review. And yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This wasn't the one. And yeah. Also, after getting Loki last like my I guess my expectations were pretty high, having
Yeah.
seen what Loki was able to do. And yeah. Well, Brad, with that said, that's all we got today. And of course, they can follow us over at thenerdcore.com. Twitter is at the nerdcore underscore. Instagram and threads is at the nerdcore. Also, our TikTok is the nerdcore. Patreon.com/the nerdcore for awesome exclusives like early access to episodes of the main show, the Nerdcore podcast. along with other cool stuff that we have available over there. Our Discord link is in the description as well. We're back, y'all. So we'll see you all tomorrow and every Saturday, every Sunday after that, as we review True Detective Night Country, aka True Detective Season 4. And, I just watched the first episode. I got a lot of thoughts, man.
Hmm.
A lot of thoughts, man. I'm
I'm
excited.
excited. I'm excited for this series.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We also might have some stuff cooking up for Patreon that we would like to talk to you all about, but we'll talk to you all about it probably tomorrow or later in the week. So you guys should go and can check that out. But for now, that's all we got, man. What anything else, Brad? Anything? I know that
No,
right now Sundance is going, but I didn't get to cover Sundance. I wasn't
n-
accepted. So
no.
but I got accepted for Slam Dance. I need to watch some stuff from Slam Dance,
There you go.
but I
Some kind of
gotta
dance.
catch up on that shit. Shut the fuck up.
But no, I don't really. Nothing much
Yeah.
to talk about.
Oh,
I'm looking just forward to True Detective, and then Monday.
yeah.
Uh,
I am really hoping that Seth Rollins is okay. First of all, that Seth Rollins is okay. Like his knee injury is not that bad. And that he is okay to be able to perform at Mania. But fuck, man, that's gotta be one of the biggest bummers right now because you know that those Punk and Seth segments are
yeah.
about to fucking cook hard.
I,
But
I
first and foremost, I hope that Seth Rollins is okay.
I hope Seth Rollins' knee is like Kevin Owens' arm,
Yeah, yeah,
because Kevin Owens' arm ain't hurt. He's gonna beat the shit out of Logan Paul.
yeah. Also, just yeah, I hope on Monday we don't just see Damian Priest finally cash that shit in.
Jesus Christ.
I guess we'll find out on Monday. I think that's
Yeah,
what's gonna tell us like whether how big it is.
an issue.
If Rollins gets cashed in on Monday, he ain't coming back for Mania. I'll tell you that. But if he doesn't, look, if Roman can sit on his ass, what's it called? Well, for months on end, Rollins could keep the title until what's it called WrestleMania, not defend it. Yeah.
Hey, at least Roman can can be funny now.
Yeah. And if Roman has a problem with my words, he can challenge me for the High Flyer Radio Championship because that's the
Are,
only one that matters.
are you saying you want to be head of the table, roll?
I I don't have to be, bro. I've always been it, bro. Come on. This is I created this bitch right here. It was a goal. I am the head of the table. Fucking Luis couldn't handle not being the head of the table, bro. That's why he had to leave. He only left me to be in the head of the table. Yeah. With that said, though, we're getting out of here. And of course, we hope that the news is going to be bright about this and we get this. We don't get this shit
Yes.
in May. We get this shit soon.
Soon. I need it. I need it.
Yeah.
I need it like air.
Yup. Brad, set him out.
All right, Roll. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat. Thank you to all our listeners, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, all I have to say is I hope Disney cares more about its future shows than it did this one. Young Yoda out.
Fuck this. I'm watching Ted.